Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, we are continuing our ReactJS e-commerce series with Laravel API. So guys, now in this video, we are going to learn how to integrate a PayPal payment gateway in our React project. So guys, now we will create one button as pay online, and then if you click on that, you have to do the validation. After validation, you are going to show the model, guys, so which will be a PayPal button over there. So first, let's complete this first task. So let's get back to a React application and let's move to the form. Let me just minimize this bar. Let's copy this and name this as pay online, and let's give this as pay online. Yep guys, so when you click on this button, let me just make this as warning. So when you click on this button, it's going to submit order. So let's move up to the submit order function. Okay, so here is the submit order function, guys, and inside this you are seeing a case. Okay, switch cases. So over here we will create the switch case same as case double quotes colon where break, and inside this, guys, you are going to paste that pay online. So now whenever we click on that, we have to do the form validation first. So guys, for that, let's get back, and you can copy from the previous video. We have already done that validation part. So let me just copy. Okay, so let's copy this and paste, and then end with the Axios. All set. So this is your API validate order. So in this, nothing much, only just a validation of your form. So you don't need to worry. So just a validation, guys, and yep. So once it is success, means you're going to set no errors. When it is, if you find any error, you're going to set all the things. So now let us test this. Let's refresh one. Okay, so let's click on this pay online. Perfect. So all fields are mandatory. When no fields are mandatory, you are going to get one pop-up model. So guys, for that, let me just go to getbootstrap.com docs. So we are on the Bootstrap 5 version, guys, right now. Let's search for the model. Okay, let's move below and let's copy one model structure. So let's copy this and go back. Let's move to the user interface, guys. So this is home checkout. That is your banner over here. Okay, so this banner, let's paste above that. All set. Let's remove this. And here we go. Let me remove the footer. And here your PayPal button comes over here. Let me change the title. Online payment mode. Okay. So this is your example model. Instead example model will tell pay online model. Okay. All simple. Pay online model. So this will be our model name, guys. So now we are going to test this. So let's copy this and move at the top where is submit order. Let me go to the submit order. Perfect. So this pay online, where after setting there is no error, means you're going to show this model. Okay, so how will you show that? So you need to just check out the method over here. Let me just see methods. So inside this methods, you're going following this. So let's copy this, guys, and paste here, close one bracket, and then, guys, you can my model dot show function. So which model you're going to show? Pay online. Okay, all set. So this is your model, and if you're going to call Bootstrap, means you have to just add window before that. So yep, now let's refresh, and Okay, let's click pay online. Okay, so let's enter some random digit data here with that gmail.com, some random digit, and let's click pay online. Perfect. So pay online mode. So inside this, guys, I want to create a PayPal button. So now let's move to our PayPal documentation. So you need to have a business account, guys. You just need to register. Just go to paypal.com, register as a business account, and then just go to the setting and you'll be on your developer application. Okay. So first step, guys, you're going to check out with the business docs. Inside docs and on this overview business. Okay. So under this, you're going to check out with accept payments, where checkout, and here is a configure payments, which standard payment with a single page application. So we want to integrate in React. So here you find that. So guys, first let's copy this, go back to your application. Let's move at the top. So before your submit order, I just want to place that. Okay. And over here, window, you just need to add window dot. So all set. And here is your React and one is React DOM. So you just need to import that. Import React, save. And now guys, let's go back to our PayPal button and back to documentation. So yep, let's move below. And here is the script, guys. So you just need to copy this and go back to your documentation. And let's move to index.html, which is under your public index.html, where we'll paste it here. So now guys, you need one client ID. So it's shown over here, your client ID. So now let's go and take the client ID. So first step, you will go to your business account and move to your dashboard. So let's move in the next tab. Okay, so if you go under your my apps and credential over here, so right now I have created it, or else you might get a default one. So just select with that default, and here I find that 373 at personalexample.com. At this email ID, we are registered with this client key. Okay, so let's copy this, double click, copy, and paste back in your script, guys. That's it. All set. And now, guys, let's get back to our checkout page. So now the third step, we are going to follow up with back to the documentation. Let's move to add the code inside React. So this is the component implementation, but we are not using component. We are going to use hooks. So guys, you can find this over here, and here is a constructor. I mean, create order and your approve. So let's copy this both functions and paste below the button. Let me just align it. All set. So this is my PayPal code right now over here. Let me just give as one comment, PayPal code. Copy this and tell here and PayPal code. Okay. So now guys, to access this thing, you need to get a button. So the button is over here inside your return function. So let's copy this and move back to your React application, and where we want to paste the button, we want to paste that in our model. So let's go below, and here is our model, guys. That is your pay online model, and I just paste that. All set. So let's save this, and yep guys, so let's test it. Okay, let me refresh once, and let's click pay online. Okay, so we have to fill this and then pay online. Okay, it's validated. Perfect, guys. So you are getting a PayPal option. So let's click on this and see what happens. So you are getting a model. Perfect. So to log in over here, right? So before that, we need to send amount, what amounts you have to send. And so, yep, let's close this and go back to your React. So let's move top to our PayPal code. Where is it? Here it is. So inside this, you're going to send the amount, guys. So how will you send that? You're going to accept that this total grand total amount, this total amount, we will send it. Okay. So you can just check out that in the code. Here we have given total price. So let's copy this total price variable and paste that in our done. So once you place the price, and then guys, once you approve the order, which means you're going to log in, and when you complete the order, that time your order captures it. So after capturing the order, we want to store in our database, right? So for that, guys, you need to work over here some things. So let's copy this and let's comment and keep for our reference. So from here, guys, you're going to tell then open and close, where you will get your function, open and close, where details you will get. Okay, done. So from this detail, you can check all your process of order. So what is your amount, what is your payment ID, all the things you can view it. So let me just console.log function and send the order inside this. Okay, so once you are getting the payment ID and all, you are going to set that and save into a database as we have done for common orders. Okay, so let's do that, guys. Over here, let's copy from below, where we will copy the COD code, guys. So cash on delivery option code. Let me just copy that, place order and paste here. So first step, you are going to place over Axios where data. So what data you're going to take? Your variable data, this data. Okay. So let me just copy this and paste above, because we are not going to check in submit order. Instead, we are going to on approve order, right? So let's take that, and above the PayPal integration code, you will mention that as order info. So let's mention as order info underscore data. Okay, so let's take this. You have to mention, guys, over here, or else if you have another method, you can just keep that variable at the top and then you can utilize it anyhow. So it's not an issue. So there might be no confusion, so I'm creating in this way. So you can tell paid by PayPal, and here your payment ID is right now null, but after placing the order you will find that. So you just need to copy this order info data and send in your Axios request. So before sending this Axios, we want the payment ID, so you can just tell order info dot payment ID is equal to from your details dot ID, guys. All set, and then you're going to push that order and order placed successfully, and then you'll get your message from the response backend. Okay, so guys, now let's check this API slash place order in our Laravel application. So where is it? Here it is, guys. Okay, so this is our place order, where you can place the order with correct functionalities, which we have done in previous video. So you need to watch out previous video codes, guys, so to understand your integration mode. So your payment mode and your payment ID, you're getting the from the same request. Okay, so make sure you're adding the same name at your order info data. So payment ID and payment mode, so these details only we are sending. So once it is done, guys, your order will be placed. So now, guys, let's test this. So first, let's go back, refresh. So yep, let's fill the data. So I'm going to add Ved Prakash. So phone number ved@gmail.com. Let me add a unique name with PayPal. Okay, so we'll understand that this order is placed now. So, and here we go, and then pay online. Perfect. So now let's click on it. Okay, it went back. Let's again think there is some mistake. Okay, so we are getting error. Okay, so uncaught error return 400. I think we are sending that amount. So let's see. So guys, let's remove this curly brace. Instead, we'll pass that variable directly. Okay, so just remove directly your total card price. You have to pass it. So let's save and get back. So now let's try once again. Pay online. Okay, perfect. Let me just close this. And now let's click on PayPal. Perfect. So we have got the option here, guys. So now let's check out our Sandbox, paypal.com. So first let's move to our profile dashboard. So we'll get our credentials. Okay, so you can find that accounts. Make sure you're not going to add your client email ID. Okay, so it will not validate correctly. So guys, this was our registered client ID. So we are not going to use this. Instead, we will be using this one. So let's copy this email ID and password, guys. So let me just view and edit account. So we can just take this and so let's paste here, and then the password we required system generated. So this is the separate account, guys. Just now I have logged in and testing for the test, guys. Okay, so I have just logged in with different account. Now let's log in once again. Let's take the email ID, paste the email ID and then your password, copy, and yep, and now let's log in. Okay, so our amount should show as 24,000. Perfect. So guys, you can see that 24,000 USD it's showing. So if you want, you can pay with this directly, and but in my account right now it doesn't have this much. So guys, we will move on with $0.1. So for testing purpose, we'll close this again and let's go back, and at this place of total card price, let me just copy and comment this over here, and directly we're going to pass 0.1. So now let's save and let's retry once again. Pay PayPal. It's already logged in, guys, so it will not ask you to log in again. So you can see that. Now let's pay this. So you can move on with this PayPal and pay now. So just click pay now, and when your process is done, okay, so process done, order placed successfully. Okay, and it was redirected to thank you page, guys. Super. So now let's see in our database. So right now we are having only 2 orders. So if you remember, we have given with PayPal. So let me just refresh this table. Perfect, guys. So we have placed the order over here with PayPal, and order is placed successfully. And here is your payment ID. So this is your payment ID and the payment mode is PayPal. Okay. So you can check out your order placed, your order item. So right now order ID is 9. Let's go to order items, and you can check under order items. We have checked out with the one product, that is order ID 9. All set. So guys, we have successfully done with our React.js PayPal integration in React.js with Laravel. Okay. So let's move back once again. So guys, in this video, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and share.